Good morning, it's Lindsay from Guam, and I know that one of the tag questions several weeks ago was how long does it take you to set up your camera before you hit record, or how long before you hit record. Well, today took me a little bit longer, only because you should see how I have this jerry rigged, and actually I'll have to take a picture and post it with this video because you all are literally hanging out of my cupboard with clothespins all wrapped around my iPad. So anyways, I completely forgot to videotape yesterday. You know, I got so caught up and I was doing things with my husband and I took a nap in the afternoon that I just completely forgot, and I didn't even realize until this morning that I had forgotten to videotape. So I'm probably going to do two different ones today. Today what I thought that I would do is, first of all, you probably see that I got a haircut. My stylist went a little short the other day, so I kind of feel like a boy, but I guess it'll grow out. That's the good news. But anyways, today I thought that I would do a review on the shirataki noodles, and specifically the shirataki rice. That's this. This stuff is amazing. If you have not tried this yet, I totally recommend that you try it. I've been adding this to pretty much everything. It helps me to stay more full. It also helps me to go to the bathroom a lot easier. And, you know, it's 0 calories, 0 fat, very low carb, gluten-free. There's literally less than 1 gram of carbohydrates in 4 ounces. And that's half this package. So, I don't know if you can see all the nutrition content, but it's like 0.0000000. These things are amazing, and when you first open them up, so I'm just going to go ahead and actually, before I do that, I want to show you a couple of the other ones. These are the macaroni style ones. I liked adding these to food too. These are really good to actually add to the macaroni and cheese if you're just going to eat it by itself. And again, nutrition facts are the same, 0.0000000. And then probably this one, the macaroni and the rice, are my favorites because they add the easiest to food. But I also have the spaghetti noodles. They come in spaghetti noodles. And there's also spinach fettuccine noodles. These are okay, but I like the thickness of the noodle. These are actually made from a Japanese yam, and I guess they dry them out and grind it up, and then they make these noodles out of it. And it's just a magnificent food, and other people on the program are actually the ones that talk to me about these, and now I absolutely love them. So now you got to have an open mind with this stuff, especially if you're kind of weird about food. When you first open these up, find my scissors. Does everybody have a junk drawer in our house, in your house? We have a junk drawer, and this thing needs cleaned out because it is a mess. I was looking for clothespins in it earlier, and I found the clothespins, but, you know, it's when I open it up and then I shoved everything back in, like it won't shut all the way, so I've got to clean that out. Okay, so I'm going to open this up, and when you first, I don't recommend that you do this, by the way, but I'm just going to do this for the sake of the video. But when you first open this, this smells like shit. I mean, it smells really gross. You know, it even says on the box it's sort of an earthy smell, and I guess you could call it that, but it smells freaking gross, and I almost vomited the first time that I smelled this. But what we're going to do now is we're going to rinse it off. So I apologize, my kitchen's sort of messy, and I know I'm going to be sort of far away right now. But what I do is I put them in a little strainer, so you can see that from here, and I just dump all the rice in there. And I'm actually going to do 2 right now because I eat these so much that I will just put them in a Ziploc bag in the refrigerator. So again, I'm doing the rice. I'm going to stick them in my strainer. And I probably like the rice best because It's little tiny noodles. I guess it's not even really noodles, but they're like little balls. So I guess that's sort of like rice, the little balls. I'm just going to put some water in this so I can get the rest of what's stuck in there out. These do come in a fluid. They're packaged in like this watery substance. Okay, so can you see my shirataki? That's 2 packages. And I'm just going to rinse this really well. And this is going to take that smell, for the most part, out of the noodles. And they feel really neat when you stick your fingers into it. It's sort of an interesting sensory experience. And they seem to keep their shape pretty well, which I was actually sort of surprised about. I thought that they might lose their shape if I were to touch them, or sometimes I dry fry them, and they don't. They don't lose their shape at all. Okay, so I'm going to continue to let those soak. I'm getting ready to cook right now, which is why I wanted to do this video. In here, I'm getting ready to make the Mexican biscuits. I already did a video on this, so I'm not going to show you. But I did find this the other day at the grocery store. Where's it at? Mrs. Dash. Of course, it's salt-free. Extra spicy. Okay. So I'm adding lots of this, too. Of course, you got to count that as a compliment. But I'm going to mix that up here in a few minutes. I want to let my shirataki rice drain a little bit. But I've been adding the rice to my Mexican biscuits. It makes the biscuits a little bit bigger, and again, it's more filling. I add the shirataki rice to the chicken noodle soup. So before I go to work in the morning, I will mix up the chicken noodle soup with some of the shirataki rice, or you could use the other noodles as well. And I put it in a Tupperware, brain fart, Tupperware container, and I let it soak. And then when I get to my lunch break at noon, I put it in the microwave and cook it as directed. And it actually thickens the soup up a little bit, and it seems like there's more, and so it's more filling. And again, for like no nutritional content whatsoever. I've also added it to the beef soup, or the beef stew. I like to make mine more like a stew, so I'll add a little bit less water. And then I add the shirataki rice to it, and it makes it much thicker and much more filling. And I'm going to start playing with it in different recipes and stuff too, just kind of figuring out what all you can do with it, because this thing is just like, it fits with everything pretty much. I did on Sandy's Kitchen, I'm going to try to make the chicken Alfredo with the shirataki noodles at some point, hopefully this weekend. But if you haven't tried the shirataki noodles, I get them, I think, on eBay from somebody out of California. I don't know if they ship to the U.S. though, but you can get them on Amazon. You can probably buy them in a grocery store there, but our grocery stores are so limited here that I have to buy it online. So I think like Trader Joe's and health food stores and stuff like that carry them on the mainland. But you know, I like just getting them shipped to me because then they show up in the mail. And so anyways, that's my review on the shirataki noodles. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you all later. By the way, this is my Veda video every day in August for August 30th, 2014. And technically it's August 31st here already, but it's still the 30th in the States, so hopefully I'm okay with this video. And I will post a video, our last Veda. Oh, it makes me sad. I'm probably going to still keep videoing though, because I really like doing this. I enjoy it. And maybe do some more food reviews and stuff. So join me later this evening. I will post my Veda number 31, last day of August. I hope you all have a fabulous day. As you can see, the sun is shining so bright here today. It's like 93 degrees outside, and it's 10:50 in the morning. All right, talk to you later. Bye.